It's Ann Brennan with Ann's Running Commentary. I am coming to you today to talk to you about logging your miles, starting a running journal. And I'll tell you, I'm going to be very, very honest with you. It took me years to create a running journal that I was loyal to. A place where I know that no matter what, I'm always going to put my mileage in there. And yeah, it's nice to add it up. I know some people who have got all the numbers down. They know exactly how many miles they've run since the beginning of time. I don't. I actually don't. I do keep track of it a little bit. I like to see my numbers rising. I like to know that there's no zeros there. You know, those things matter to me. But really, the reason I think it's important to keep a running journal is because you can keep track of injuries. You can keep track of what has happened to you in the past. You can keep track of patterns. But for me, injuries is a pretty big deal because I run a lot. I do a lot of stupid things, and I get injured more than I would like to get injured. Actually, any injury is more than I would like to get injured. But it is nice to be able to go back and say, hey, look at that, there's a pattern. First I injured my ankle, then I injured my knee, then I injured my hip, all on the same leg. What's going on that side of my body? I recently was able to figure out something about my feet that I had not even noticed before. And it was really important because I woke up one morning, I really thought I had plantar fasciitis, and I didn't. And I figured that out by going through my journals and seeing what has been happening with me, what's been happening with my shoes and some other things. I'm actually going to do a little bit of a post about plantar fasciitis and sometimes how you think you have it and it really isn't that, and what can be done about it. In the meantime though, I want to tell you, I log my miles over at Daily Mile. I do this because Daily Mile works for me. There are hundreds of other apps out there, and I've tried a lot of them. Some of them I like, some of them I don't. The truth is, I'm loyal to Daily Mile. I'm on the Daily Mile team, so that's part of my loyalty. But I was loyal to them for about 3 years prior to getting on the team. And I was loyal because I love the social aspect. I love putting in a workout and having people say, good job, Ann, or I love saying, oh my God, I'm having a really bad day, my run sucked, and I'm saying, hey, don't forget, it's going to be better tomorrow. And I love being able to encourage other people as well and seeing what other people are doing. And I found great races that way. I've met great people that way. I actually had a meetup this weekend when I was at the overnight walk. I had a meetup with another person from Daily Mile. And that's how I found out about it, was through her. I was looking at her site, her page one day, and I noticed that she was going to be doing the walk, and I thought, oh, that's a great walk, I think I'll do it. So it does give me so much more than just a running log. I know Pigtails Flying, who I love, I think it's Pigtails Flying at blogspot.com. She keeps an actual journal, and I think that's really, really sweet. I have tried that, and as a writer, it really is a nostalgic thing, the idea of keeping it all in a notebook. I love the idea of that. But it never worked for me. I would lose the notebook, I would get distracted, I just wouldn't log that day, then to go back and log for other days was just too much. So it just never worked for me. This works for me. Daily Mile works for me. I know there is Strava, there's the Daily Burn. I think Livestrong has one. I know there are several of them. FitDay, you can log yourself in FitDay, and actually I do that as well. I'm kind of a crazy logger now because I log in Daily Mile. I log in FitDay because I like to log my food as well as my exercise, but I don't put information there. I don't say my run went like this. And I log for my coach over at Training Peaks, so I put it in and he can see. So I log a lot of different places, but I'm absolutely 100% loyal to Daily Mile. I have been logging since 2009, and I can go back over all those years, all of those runs, and see where I have come, and I'm able to remind myself how much I have done. Alright guys, let me know whether you actually log your miles or not. If you do, where do you log them, and what do you get out of logging? Alright guys, take care. Bye-bye.